Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new or simply not yet subscribed, I'm Brittany, and definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to talk about what happened at Casey's cottage during that investigation. If you haven't seen that investigation, go check that out. And if you like these overview videos, then definitely let me know down in the comments. So Casey's cottage is located in Mexico Point State Park in New York. The first thing that kind of happened, which was not on camera at all, but I had seen a white light in the window behind Sheila when we were just kind of talking. And Sheila had said that typically one of the resident spirits, Severin Bischoff, would appear behind her in that corner in the window as a white light. So it was just crazy that I experienced it. Obviously that was on camera. We were just talking. I wasn't filming at that point. The other crazy thing that happened, so I've been working on expanding my abilities, and I have a lot of blocks because you grow up and you hear these things aren't real and you're crazy for seeing them, and then you have the fear associated with it because you don't know what it is and there's nobody else going through that with you. So you put up these blocks because you're scared of it. I'm slowly working on chipping away at those blocks so then I can essentially see things more regularly, because I do see things and I do interact with things, and I would like to fully be able to communicate with the other side. Like just the other day, I had seen a man in blue jeans walking up the stairs. And this was when Jeff was getting ready. So at first I assumed that it was Jeff because, Jeff wears blue jeans to go to work. So I thought it was him. And then I realized, oh wait, Jeff is still downstairs. He never came upstairs. So just things like that. Like I see spirits, but as far as completely interacting with them, it's just I see them and then they're gone, and I would like to really break down all those walls. I got in a pain right here, and I was like, wow, that part, my neck is usually in a lot of pain. I have essentially no cartilage in between two of my vertebrae, so I have a lot of neck pain and a lot of shoulder pain, but I was like, that part of my neck doesn't usually hurt. Sheila, the guide, had actually had surgery a while back and was experiencing pain there. And I just happened to pick up on her pain, which is insane because I had obviously no idea about that. The third step upstairs is supposed to be a hotspot for activity. And while I was performing the Estes method, it really, I felt like something was next to me. And it almost seemed as if a shadow was moving. When you're doing the Estes method, your eyes are closed, you have the blindfold on, but it seems like the light was shifting in a way that Susan, who was in front of me asking the questions, would not have made that light shift. And so then I had said that, and Susan had asked if they could touch me, and they're like, no, basically we don't know if she'll find that disrespectful, which I thought was so nice. Then so she asked them to tap the stairs, and you actually hear a tap, a clear tap.
On the altar now?
Us.
You guys are standing by the altar?
I feel like something might be here. I feel something.
Hey, if you're standing next to Brittany, do you want to try, touching her knee?
Don't.
Do you find that invasive?
Her.
Can you knock on the stairs next to Brittany?
Brittany. Well, it was a really deep male voice, and it said my name.
Yeah, so Brittany's the one sitting on the stairs. Can you knock on the stairs next to her?
And nobody reacts to this. So I don't think that I don't think they heard it. And it wasn't until I went back and was editing that I caught it. Also, in that Estes method, it had told Sheila to get up. She was sitting on the stairs to go up to the second floor. And apparently they don't like people sitting there because one of the spirits don't like people sitting there because he will go up the stairs. So he doesn't basically like people in his way. And she sat down and I had said, get up. So essentially the spirit was like, no, I don't want you sitting there. So it confirmed something that is a reoccurring occurrence there. And at the end of my Estes method, which was crazy, because normally when I do Estes methods, so when I meditate, I see things. I see visions, I see people, I see things. But when I do Estes methods, I typically don't. And I think this is part of me breaking down more of my barriers. Because at the end, I saw this little boy's face so clearly that it freaked me out. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't be seeing this. I shouldn't be looking at this. We need to stop. But it just kept getting clearer and clearer. And it was almost like his face was right here. And I'm like, okay, I need to take a break from this. I saw a face.
What?
Was it a little boy's face?
It did look young, yeah.
We were trying to get the little boy to play hide and seek with us.
It was I only made out a face and I started to see a shape, but then it was I shouldn't be seeing this. And I've never, anytime I've done an Estes method, I don't see things. Sometimes I'll shoot a shadow, but I won't see images. I kept seeing something walk. It was almost something was my eyes are shut with that, but it's the light's shifting still behind my eyelids. Because he didn't seem. I don't know if he was curious. I don't know if he, was oh, what are you doing? But it was just a very clear face of a little boy and that I was visibly seeing. Now there was a hotel that had burned down twice and believed to have been not confirmed, but believed to have been for insurance purposes. So essentially they purposely burned it down to collect insurance money. It's again not confirmed, but when we're using the dead bell, it did seem to confirm that notion, which is interesting. Yes to is no. Was the hotel burning down for insurance purposes? Yes, this one.
Was both hotels burnt down?
One's
Separate
for
years
yes.
for insurance. No, it's just playing.
And it does seem like the spirits there really enjoyed the dead bell. I do believe that the majority of the hotel, ruin haunting, around where the pavilion is and stuff, is a lot of residual energy, spirits going through the same motions. There's said to be shadow people that are seen there. There was one point where I heard hello during my Estes method for there, and it really seemed like it was somebody picking up a phone being hello, hello, can I help you?
What about us? Do you not like that Sheila turned off the bell? Can you tell us how long you've been here?
Wait for it.
What do you want us to wait for? Is there a way you can communicate your age to us?
Hello.
Hi.
The property itself has had 5 different battles on it. So there's a lot of deaths, a lot of bloodshed, and it's had several shipwrecks as well. Lake Ontario is a very deadly lake, I guess. There's been a lot of shipwrecks, a lot of, deaths on it. And apparently aliens. I had no idea, and I love aliens. I had no idea that it was a thing of aliens being their ships coming out of the water of Lake Ontario. So that was a really interesting fact that I learned. But there was a captain that was told not to sail. They're like, nope, it's not safe, do not do it. And he ignored them and went anyways. And he ended up crashing. And when he was on land, he actually ended up freezing to death, and his body was found, like he died. And I believe that was on the dog beach in Mexico Point State Park. I'm sure you know Sheila. Who are you? Who are we speaking with? There's an answer.
Yeah.
Did you crash? Do you remember that day? I think it is interesting to know, when we went to the tin shop in Mexico, New York, which is only it's in the same town as Casey's Cottage. When Jeff and I had went to the tin shop, my phone battery drained incredibly fast. I left with 5% battery life. I arrived there with 98%, and I did not use my phone the entire time. I used it, but I wasn't constantly on it. And same thing with Casey's Cottage. I had used it probably around the same amount. We were actually at Casey's Cottage longer than the tin shop. And it's, I left with 40-something% battery. So I think it's crazy just seeing the difference of places and using the energy to using the battery to conduct energy. I don't know if I worded that right. But if you haven't seen either of those investigations, definitely make sure to check them out. I do have plenty of investigations planned. So we're still going on investigations. We're still doing this. If you want me to continue doing my mythology videos, let me know in the comments below. I have a soft spot for mythology. So if that is something that you guys are interested in still seeing, I will happily record more of those. If you guys see anything in any of my investigations that I don't pick up, even in these reviews, I went through and I edited and I still missed it, definitely comment them. I want to know if I missed anything. And if you like me doing these overviews of things that I don't mention in the videos and things that I think are, crazy that we found, then let me know that as well. Comment, subscribe, and go watch that investigation if you haven't. I know I said that 3 times, but in the meantime, I love you. Bye.